I am a running coach and I make part of my income by selling training plans. This shouldn't be news to anyone, but I want to talk about how nobody ever follows a training plan 100% of the way. Everyone has to modify their training plan. And even as someone who's written his own training plans, I find myself having to change the plan slightly as early as week 1 or 2 within that training plan. So in this video, I want to talk a little bit more about some of the rules that govern how you make changes to training plans, so that if you get sick, if you have to miss a day of training, if you take a vacation, no matter what happens, you'll always know how to change your training plan, but still accomplish all your goals. So let me first address the fact that it's okay to change your training plan. I know I've had some runners in my life who have paid me to build them a custom running plan for an upcoming race. And then 3, 4, 5 weeks into the plan, they have to change it. And they're worried that, oh, this is gonna ruin the integrity of the plan. I'm not gonna get into as good of shape, or somehow I'm not getting the same value from this training plan. This isn't the case. Thankfully, we don't have to worry about this at all because we can always make changes to a training plan. I like to say that a training plan is like a roadmap to your final destination. You can take a detour and still reach your final destination. So let's not worry about any changes we have to make to a plan. Reshuffling days around during the week, slightly modifying a workout, long run, or anything else in your training plan. Modifications are normal and you're still gonna reach your goal. Now, you're probably familiar with a lot of running coaches who will advise you to set a number of goals for a race. So let's just say, for example, you're a 3:03 marathoner and you want to run your next marathon sub 3. Well, you might have 3 tiers of goals where you might have your tier 1 goal being that sub 3 marathon, your tier 2 goal being a PR, even if it's not sub 3. And then finally, your last goal might be, even if things aren't going well, let's just finish the race healthy without any injuries. We can do the same thing in our training by having tiers of goals for any kind of workout that we might be doing. So if you're doing a long run and it's supposed to be, say, 15 miles, and you don't have time for 15 miles, what do? How do we build that change into our training plan? Well, thankfully, this is a really easy one. Just run as much as you can, because if you can't run 15, well, 14 is better than nothing at all. So is 13. Just do the best you can. And we can also apply this rule to our workouts. Let's say you're supposed to run 6x800, but something happens on the 5th one, you don't really feel great, your Achilles starts to get a little sore. Just cut the workout short. 5x800 is still a really good workout, and you're not in a position where you're not getting most of the benefit of that workout. So at any time where you have to modify or change any type of run, just try to run a similar type of run with the same spirit of the run. So maybe not 6x800 at your 5K pace, but maybe 5x800. Maybe you're not feeling really good, so you just keep downgrading the workout. Maybe you can only do 6x800 at a threshold effort. Or you just decide that, you're not feeling good at all, something in your body doesn't feel quite right. Maybe you skip the workout entirely, but you're still able to complete all of the volume. We still want to do as much as we can safely, even if it's not exactly what's written on the training plan.
I'm not that big into supplements, but I do love AG1 by Athletic Greens. I consider it my nutrition insurance, helping me cover all my bases so I know I'm not missing out on anything my body needs, especially when I'm training really hard. I try to eat really well, but of course, AG1 is that extra security that gives me peace of mind over my diet. 1 scoop per day, and I'm getting 75 vitamins and minerals, prebiotics, probiotics, antioxidants, and adaptogens. You can try it out too at athleticgreens.com/Jason, and they're going to throw in a free year's worth supply of vitamin D and 5 free travel packs. Check it out at athleticgreens.com/Jason.
You know, a very common situation is when a runner just can't do the run that's scheduled, not because they're not feeling good or something hurts, but because of their schedule. So let's say you have a workout on Wednesday, you have a rest day on Thursday, an easy run Friday, and your long run on Saturday. What if you can't do your workout on Wednesday? Well, I think a perfectly fine accommodation in this situation is just to move your workout to Thursday. Switch Thursday and Wednesday so that you have your rest day on Wednesday, your workout on Thursday. You'll still get your recovery day before you do your long run on Saturday. Now, a general rule that I like to follow is to try to evenly distribute the effort throughout the week. So for example, if you run a fast workout on Tuesday and a long run on Saturday, you have some flexibility in your training plan. Let's try to maintain 2 to 3 days of either rest or easy running in between your workout and your long run. That's just going to more evenly distribute the effort so that the training density of intensity in your training isn't too high. We're not cramming all of the hard work of your training into just the last 2 or 3 days of the week. And this will be a really helpful strategy for anybody who's only running one workout and one long run per week. But what if you're someone who's running 2 workouts per week? Maybe you're running a Tuesday, Thursday workout, and then a Saturday long run. Now, the more advanced your training, the more things you are including in your training cycle, whether that's more workouts, maybe it's double sessions, whether that's running or you're using cross training, multiple lifting workouts throughout the week. The more you're doing throughout the week, the less flexibility there is, because you don't want these things to interfere with each other. So if you're someone who's doing that Tuesday, Thursday workout with a long run on Saturday, let's say that Tuesday is your main workout. It's your priority workout, and then Thursday is a little bit of an easier workout. If you can't do your Tuesday workout, I would say let's do it Wednesday and then skip that easier workout on Thursday. You can still do the volume, but let's keep the intensity low. And this strategy is going to prioritize, number 1, your most important workout of the week. Number 2, your second most important run of the week, which is probably your long run. And then the number 3 priority is keeping you healthy, because we're not trying to cram in both workouts in a week where life happens. Things happen, you can't get in all your training, and that's okay. Skip the easier workout and make sure you run all your easy runs around it really easy so that you're ready for that long run. All right, so the last example that I'm gonna share with you guys on how to modify your training is one that I'm actually gonna do today, right after I film this video. So the last couple days, my hip flexor on the right side has been kind of tight, a little painful. I'm not sure if it's my hip flexor, it moves a little bit into my groin. It doesn't seem very serious. I just know that I need to baby this for a little while being extra consistent with my strength training. So today is just an easy recovery run for me, but I really would like to do some strides. But I don't think strides are a good idea when I'm nursing a sore groin or hip flexor. I still want to get my legs turning over though. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do uphill strides. Uphill strides don't have the same stress as flat strides. Now, flat strides have their own benefits, of course, but in this situation, I'm going to do uphill strides. I'm also going to be much gentler on the acceleration of those strides. It's sort of like during the first 5 seconds, I'm just seeing how my body feels. I'm just sort of seeing, can my groin and hip flexor deal with a slightly faster pace? And I'll gradually pick it up over the course of a 15 to 20 second hill stride so that I can gauge whether or not I can even do this. The second thing that I'm gonna do is, so not only am I gonna do it uphill, which is slightly less stressful, I'm also going to accelerate more gradually. I'm also going to accelerate more gradually over the course of all of the strides. So the first one is not going to be the fastest one. The first one's going to be the slowest, and I'm gradually going to get a little bit faster on each one of these strides, because each one is sort of like a test. I'm just seeing how my body is going to respond. And if it doesn't feel good on the first stride, I'm gonna shut it down. No big deal. I don't have to do strides today. I would rather be healthy so that I can run tomorrow. So take it from me, guys, someone who makes his living by writing training plans, that you don't have to follow your training plan 100%. You can go off script, you can take a detour, and you're still gonna reach your final destination. So whether you are modifying runs, doing the best you can with the time you have available, moving your schedule around, or accomplishing the spirit of the workout without actually running the exact workout, I hope these strategies have been helpful as you change your training plan. And if you do need a really good training plan, Strength Running offers a variety of plans in almost all of our training programs, linked under this video. Thanks for watching, guys, and if you do get value from the Strength Running YouTube channel and any of our videos, make sure you're subscribed. We are closing in on 100,000 subscribers, and I would love for you to be there with us too. All right, a quick post-video update. The hill strides didn't go as great as I was hoping they were gonna go, so I only did 3 of them, and the hip flexor just hurt, so I didn't run them fast. I think the fastest pace I saw on my watch was about 6:30 mile pace, which is probably my threshold effort, I think, at this point. So clearly I wasn't running fast. I didn't really get the same benefits of doing hill strides that I normally would have because I wasn't doing them at the right pace, but we've got to live to run another day. I'm not worrying about this whatsoever, but I do know that I'm going to be running tomorrow, and that is what I care about most.